Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing, and today I'm delighted to get back on the channel Matt McCallum. He's a two-time Northern Area champion and it's fight week for him. It's that time again. This time he's boxing Nial Brown, who's 14-0 over 8 rounds on the Wasserman show, the Josh Kelly undercard in a good fight at Newcastle Arena. And yeah, how are you doing, Matt?
I'm brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. Two-weight Northern Area champion. Got to get that in there, buddy.
Yeah, two-weight Northern Area champ. I mean, your last fight, Billy Wade, who was 3-0, and you got the job done over 10 rounds. Tell us, just
Yeah,
briefly go into that fight and talk to us about you becoming a two-time Northern Area champ.
yeah. It was a good fight, but I dominated him. It was a wide scorecard in the end, and I felt like it kind of went exactly how I thought it would. He would start good, and then over the 10 rounds, I knew I would wear him down. Use my experience, and that's exactly what I did. And I finished, the mid to late rounds really, really strong. And yeah, it was a good fight, mate. And I've now got two area titles to my name.
Yeah, I mean, how good was it becoming the two-time champion and winning? It was vacant this time, and yeah, how did you feel winning
It was
it for
brilliant.
the second
Like
time?
my name's down in the history books now. Like I'll forever be remembered as a two-weight, two-time Northern Area champion. So I'm very, very proud of that. There's only three men in history ever done that before. Won at two different weights, the Northern Area title. So yeah, very, very proud. And now we've got this huge opportunity against a kid who's ranked very high. He hasn't really fought anyone. He certainly hasn't fought anyone at my level, and this is his first big step up. And it's got the makings of a really good fight.
Yeah, 100%. And do you believe, last question about your last fight is, do you believe that fight showed that your levels above the Northern Area title?
Um, yeah, I mean, I've always thought I can be up there with the best kids in Britain. I really, you know what I mean? Like that's where I put myself. I gauge that off my sparring, off my every time I get in the ring, my fights. I've boxed the best kids around, and I know I'm at that level now. I truly am.
Yeah, 100%. And of course, yeah, Niall Brown, 14-0. Another undefeated prospect that you're fighting? Gonna snatch his O off him. What do you know about him?
They've built them up very slowly. He's had a lot of 4 rounders, 6 rounders, one 8 rounder. This is his second 8 rounder, and this is his first proper test. So I've got the experience, certainly in professional boxing. But he's built up a lot of experience in those 14 fights. But when the pressure's on, the heat's on, let's see what he's all about. And if he's as good as Wasserman think he is, then I'm sure he'll have no problem with me. But if he's not as good as other people think he is, then I'll devour him. That's what wolves do.
100%, mate. What? So he is signed with Wasserman, is he?
I think so. Assuming so.
Yeah. Yeah, you bank on the fact that, you've been in in the harder, the tougher fights, River Wilson Ben, Adam Heppel, Mike McGoldrick, Billy Wade, um, somebody else, or Patrick Mendy, you've been
Yeah,
in some tough
Reynolds.
fights.
Yeah, mate, I have, and I've never shied away from a fight. I just want to fight the best kids around. Patrick Mendy one, like, he was ranked in the top 15 in Britain. I was training for a southpaw for months, and then literally a week out from the fight, we had to get a replacement opponent because he pulled out, and we got Patrick Mendy, and anyone wanted to take this kid, and I thought, get him and I'll fight him, and I'll beat him convincingly, like over 10 rounds. Yeah, like all of these fights have massively helped my career, and push me forward. I've learned a lot.
Have you learnt different things from each fight?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Um, and it's all experience, isn't it? Again, with Billy Wade, I had the experience. I roughed him up. I made it tough in there, rough in there, and he was, he found it hard, and like that's what happens. And like maybe Niall has that experience. I don't know. He's had 14 fights, but he's never fought anyone my caliber yet. So we'll see. We'll see what it's all about. I know when the pressure's on, some people can't take it. They don't like the heat in the kitchen, do they? But we'll
Yeah,
see.
I mean, we've seen you in multiple dog fights, the lot in your last couple, River fight, great fight. Jordan Reynolds, a fight that you should have got the nod in, but we're not going to go too much into details. That's, in the
Well,
past. But yeah.
yeah, and that gives me great confidence. Like the Reynolds fight and River fight, I definitely thought I won both of them. They were close. The River fight was scrappy. Reynolds fight was a classic. It was brilliant. But I'll drop River as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, in the ref gave it to him by 1 point. I was
It was
like I've
close.
won that fight. It was close, but I still think I'd done enough to win that fight. But so I take a lot of confidence away from that. Like there was both fights. There was two very good performances, and I'll use all of that as experience. Yeah,
Yeah, and the Billy was your last fight at super middle, wasn't it?
middleweight. That was middleweight with Billy Wade.
Middleweight. So
Patrick Mendy. Yeah, Patrick Mendy was super middle the year before.
yeah, so you are. I am right in saying that you're a two-time Northern Area middleweight champ.
No, no. So I'm a two-weight Northern Area champion.
Yeah,
It's
because the
two
first one
weights.
was super middle against McGoldrick.
Yeah, mate. So I'm the current middleweight holder, but I'm a two-weight Northern Area champion. So I've won titles at middleweight and middleweight.
Yeah, I knew you would. I thought you were two weight, but I didn't know what one was which sort of thing. Is the Nial Brown fight at middle?
Um, yes. No, no, no. This is super middleweight.
Super middle. And was there not many other opportunities coming up at middle, or was this just a too good of an opportunity to turn down?
Too good of an opportunity, man. Yeah, too good of an opportunity. Middle. It's hard for me to make middleweight. Like it really is hard. This camp's been much easier. Weight wise, been much easier. Um, but if it's the right fight in middleweight, um, British title, English title, I'll certainly make it, mate. But nah, like I'll probably not go back down unless it's a big title fight.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So have you studied much of your opponent in Niall Brown, or have you not really looked too much into him?
No, of course, I've studied him. He likes to switch, especially when he's backed up on the ropes. He likes to try certain things, and yeah, I'm not going to give too much away, but we've been studying them hard, working on good game plans. Um, so yeah, like I feel like I'm fully prepared for this.
And how's camp been for this fight?
Been great, man. It always is. Every fight counts. Just works great. Put everything together. Training all out, nutrition's on point, the recovery's on point. Just all feeling really good.
And do you believe it's a matter of, using your experience, try get it in the pocket where he sort of hasn't really been tested? Do you feel like this is the wrong style matchup for him?
I do feel like I'm wrong for him. I do, yeah. But I always say a good fight. I will always find a way to win. But I do feel like my style is very wrong from southpaw as well. So I've been talking to people who've been sparring him as well, and yeah, I've had some interesting talks and feedback.
Yeah, have you got a good crowd coming out? I mean, you always bring a decent crowd with you
Yeah,
wherever you go. Have you got, and it's a bit closer to home as well, this fight.
Well, it is. This is my town, my city. He's the I'm the away fighter, but I'm actually at home. So yeah, I've done very well on tickets. There's a lot of people there who know me and support me. It's on Channel 5. This is massive. This is what I've been building for. This is what I'm so excited for.
Yeah, I mean you're smashing it. I mean you've boxed, on the zone a few times, I believe. Because was the Reynolds fight also on the zone, I believe?
That
Well,
was
no.
on Sky. It was just before it went on to Zone.
Yeah, I mean you're boxing on some big platforms, and now Wasserman, Channel 5, Josh Kelly's
Yeah, brilliant.
card. It's quite a few Newcastle fighters on the
Yeah,
card as well, isn't there?
yeah. There is lots of local talent. Cyrus, Dan Tower, Lee Rogers, my teammate, he's looking really, really good. Like one to really watch. Um, so yeah, it's exciting, man. Exciting.
Oh, so you and Lee have been training well alongside each other for this fight then? Well, camp sort of thing?
Yeah, he's a stablemate of mine. He's at Job's gym with me. So yeah, we train daily.
Yeah, he's got a good opponent as well in he's got
Does,
an
yeah.
African opponent who's got a winning record, so it should be a good fight for him as well to make a bit of a statement.
Brilliant fight, yeah. I think he will make a statement, and I think Swassman will sign him personally.
Well, hopefully, win this fight for you as well. You both get signed up.
So, 100%.
Are you excited for the fight?
I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. I really am. Just about to get my hair cut now, and I'm doing some hot yoga later, and then just yeah, hard work's all done. Just all about relaxing now. It's less of a stress with the weight, so yeah, just in a good place, man. Really good.
That's good to hear, mate. Yeah, do you know sort of what time the whole show's kicking off? Let your people know what time it's all starting, and I can
Yeah,
imagine you'll find out on Thursday what time you'll be boxing.
the show starts at 6. I'm assuming that's the boxing starts at 6, and I'm going to be on between 8 and 10 p.m. This is on Channel 5 Action. And then I believe the three main fights go on to Channel 5 itself at like 10 p.m. Um, so Channel 5 Action, I think you just press the red button, but everyone's got access to that now. So yeah, I'm excited, man. Excited to
Just
be on there.
yeah, it seems like you've got a decent slot on the card then. Not too early, not too late, middle of the card sort of thing.
Yeah, brilliant. Buzzing.
Have you got a
Excited,
final
man.
message to the supporters who are going to be tuning in on Friday night and live from the arena as well?
Yeah, just please just enjoy the show. Tune in. I'm prepared to be entertained. Everyone knows I've come up with a wolf head mask. I've actually got something else to go with it. So, I am a showman and I will be putting on a performance. And then when I'm in that ring, I will be, I will be beating Nial Brown. I will be winning this fight. And it will be a good fight, really good fight. And I'm very, very, very confident that I'll get this one.
Yeah, make sure to the people watching as well. Make sure you tune in to Matt's ring walks. He always does an entertaining ring walk as well as an entertaining fight.
Definitely.
And yeah, as always, I'll let you shout out the usual people who are helping you and supporting you on your journey as a boxer at the minute.
Of course, man, just everyone, like my coaches, Matty Job's Gym, John Slaughter, just everyone who helps me, man. My recovery body repair clinic, my nutritionist Jack Cook, and all my lovely friends and family who support me and love me. I love you all too.
And from me, Matt, a big thank you for your time, especially on fight week. I do appreciate it. And go and smash it on Friday night. All the best.
I will do, bro. Tune in. Thank you very much,
I
Harry.
will, mate.
Speak to you
Good
soon.
luck. Bye.
Bye, mate. Bye, bye, bye.